Yogi Clan, what is up, and welcome back to What's Up Wednesday. So I'm here at the park, and I really wanted to go sit at the bench, but it's not there anymore. They took it. So I'm just going to sit in this truck and enjoy this air conditioning. Sorry, it's a little sunny out, so I got my sunglasses on. But I just wanted to give you a What's Up Wednesday update on what's going on and what's been up lately. I haven't done a What's Up Wednesday in a while, and I just thought now would be a good time to kind of update you on what's going on. So as you can see, if you're a subscriber to this channel, I've gone on some little adventures here recently. Daytona, mountains, back up to the mountains, Indiana. You know, we've put on some good mileage this year. I haven't been able to record it all, but I've tried to record and bring most of it to you. And if you're a subscriber, you've seen that. If you're not a subscriber, what's up with that, man? Show a brother some love. Click that subscribe button. But today I kind of want to update you on what's going on in the family, because really the last What's Up Wednesday I had told you that we're getting ready to have the foster license kick in. Well, foster license is kicked in. It kicked in, I guess, around the beginning of May, and now this is August 1st. We've probably had, honestly, I've lost count, but we've probably had about 15 kids go through our house in the past 3 months, which is a heck of a lot of kids. But this isn't normal traditional foster care, and kind of let me explain the difference. The agency we're working through is called Bethany Christian Services. They have a partnership with our U.S. governments for when minors are coming across the border in hopes to be reunified with their families. You know, if you remember the news years ago, they were saying, oh, we don't want to put these kids in detention centers, we're separating them from their families, and all this was going through the news. Well, what they started doing was putting them with foster families. And when you're one of these foster families, the goal is never, adoption is not an option in this situation. You are only temporarily housing these kids until they can be reunified with their families. And that's the goal, is to reunify them with their families. We got approved and licensed with Bethany, and since then the floodgate has opened. You get a call, and within 48 hours you have somebody placed with you. And let me tell you, all the countries that Bethany deals with are Central American countries. So not one of these kids who have come to us have spoken English, but they've all been such a blessing. And what's truly amazing about it, the Hispanic culture, you know, if you're a follower of this channel, you know we've done a lot with Ukraine. And since 2011, 11 years of dealing with orphans from Ukraine and friends from Ukraine, and lots of friendships built. But the culture, the Ukrainian culture and the Hispanic culture, two totally different cultures. So my wife and I are rapidly having to refreshen our Spanish. You know, I speak better Spanish than I do Russian, and that's not really saying a whole lot. But we're refreshing our Spanish that we took way back in high school, however many decades ago that was, and trying to get up to speed and communicating with these kids. But some of the stories that I've heard from some of these kids, incredible some of these stories that these kids have. And some of them only at 5 years old, being captured by the cartel and held prisoner for 3 weeks as you're trying to cross the border. Crazy stuff, man, just crazy stuff. It has just been such a blessing to have these kids coming through our home, and it is crazy because after 11 years of speaking Russian in our home, and Chinese too, because we have 2 kids from China, to now be speaking Spanish in our home, or what? It kind of blows my mind, and that's really been what's kind of going on lately. Last week my wife was at the beach. She left on a Saturday and came back on a Thursday. In that time period, we got placed with 2 kids. Being Mr. Mom for a week by myself, taking in 2 foster kids, it was a wild ride last week, and it's been a wild ride for our family overall. You know, kids are getting ready to go back to college. Dynamics are changing. I no longer have teenagers in the house anymore to help with our 3 little kids, and we're fostering. It's wide open, y'all. It's wide open. For those who have been watching and know what we do with 4 kids, what we try to do for kids, and what our family ministry is, I just wanted to give you an update to let you know how it's going and how this foster experience has been. And I will say this, and this is the big difference from traditional foster care to this particular kind of foster care. Traditional foster care, you see a lot of trauma, you see a lot of hurt, you see a lot of pain, you see a lot of broken families. from what I've experienced in foster care. So when you have visitation with mom or dad or whoever it is, often those visitations are very challenging and can leave that kid in a state of turmoil for a couple days. This situation with this fostering, so we use like WhatsApp in order for them to video chat with their family members. And most of these kids, when they come across, they have the phone number of the family with them. So you use WhatsApp to call the family so they can have daily communication with the family. And the phone calls that I have witnessed from these kids to these parents are different than what I was expecting, and different from anything I've ever seen before. You can clearly see the love of the parent to the child and the love of the child to the parent. Almost every call that happens, I'm almost in tears every single call, because I can see the concern, the love. I mean, the parents were sending for their kids to come over to this country, and they got stopped by Border Patrol. So it's a logistical foster care because of a logistical challenge of crossing the border illegally, because to do it legally, I don't even know if we are really even doing it legally. I would need to dig in deeper into that. What are we doing? Are we providing any kind of work visas? How hard is it? How long does it take? From what I understand, it's pretty insurmountable. And the wall has been in the news forever. Let me tell you, whatever we're doing, it ain't working. And people like me are picking up the pieces to try to get families back together where they should be, whether they're illegal or not. But the love that I see between the parents and the kids is like something, it's a logistical problem. Trying to get these kids over here. That's the only reason why they're separated. And until they finish their paperwork and jump through the hoops that they need to do to get their kids back, they stay with a foster family like ours. So it's really been kind of crazy. Just learning a whole new culture, a whole new set of rules, a whole new set of regulations that the U.S. has that I know nothing about. And or very little about, I should say. I know enough, but I know very little, and my eyes are being opened really wide. And I just wanted to share that and let you know what our family's been up to. Open Hearts and Homes, who we hosted those 4 kids from Ukraine this past Christmas. They're going to be hosting again this Christmas time, but not Ukrainians, because that's still not happening. So there will be kids coming from Latvia. So if you're interested in hosting a kid from Latvia, hit me up, let me know. If you're interested in Bethany Christian Services, they are online. You can find their website and get more information about how to become a foster parent or how to do fostering. I will say it is a huge time commitment, because I have to run them to their center every day, Monday through Friday. They go to school there, they handle all their medical issues there, they do all the paperwork there, they have counselors there. I got to take them there, and I do that Monday through Friday. They go to school, and then they do have school there, which is basically English classes and mathematics classes, from what I understand, to help get them up to speed. So it is a huge commitment. So that's what's up and what's going on lately. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll hopefully be putting out another What's Up Wednesday here soon, but stay tuned tomorrow. We got Fester's tire that I'm repairing, and I got a special video that I'm working on for Faith on Friday. I don't know if I'll get it in by this Friday, but we're going to shoot to get it next Friday. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining. Catch you soon. Peace.